What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Commanders Guru. So, big news, guys, that came in this morning is the fact that Kingsbury and Joe Whitt were fired. Um, Immediate thoughts. Joe Whitt was a. I think the Joe Whitt firing is really good. He was a terrible play caller for a horrendous defensive unit. I will give him some grace because I don't believe there's not much you can do as Quan Martin as your starting safety and just a bad overall defense in general, and also your entire defense being injured as well. And for Kingsbury, I mean, it's 50-50 on he kept this injured riddled D offense above average all year, which is impressive, and he had the fifth best running offense, fifth best rushing attack too, this year as well. But I do believe that he hindered and limited Jane Daniels this year and his development because he kept the same play style and kept him playing the same way as he was in his rookie year, which I believe this ruins and hinders his development by a long mile. I believe, personally, I was kind of out on Kliff Kingsbury. I believe we need a new OC to just to help out and develop Jane Daniels a little bit more and put him in a better situation to succeed. Immediately off the bat, I mean, I think this is the alright move. If you're gonna fire Kingsbury, fire Dan Quinn too. Dan Quinn's on the hot seat by a long shot. Dan Quinn's not that much of a good head. I think his time as a head coach is almost over. I give it 1 to 2 years max. If anything, it might just be next year. If the Commanders don't make the playoffs, he's gone. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. But the next time the Commanders have a losing season or don't make the playoffs, he's gone. I'm gonna be so honest with you. So who could fit and who could be a good replacement for Kingsbury and Joey Jr. Immediately for offensive coordinator, I believe this one just comes off right off the head. Brian Dubal. I think Brian Dubal, in my opinion, is a really good signing in my opinion, and because he developed Josh Allen, and he's been developing Jackson Dart pretty well. He was developing Jackson Dart really well, and I think he's good with young quarterbacks. And if you pair him up with Jaden Daniels, I think we're looking at the Jaden Daniels that we've been saying is the best quarterback in his class. I think we're going to be saying a little. I think I'll be saying a little too early MVP shouts for Jaden Daniels. I think this would be I think he works better as a offensive coach, offensive coordinator, a quarterback coach, blah blah blah. Not as much as a head coach. He was still not that bad as a head coach either. So I believe if we can snag Brian Dubal, I think that would be an absolute amazing signing as our offensive coordinator. Defensive coordinator, I believe you can. I believe anything is better, but I think the one that sticks out to me is Raheem Morris, the head coach that the Falcons recently just fired. I think he is a great defensive coach in general, and he led a really good, really solid unit down there in Atlanta in the Falcons defensive unit. And I think if our defense is going to get better, I believe starting that this offseason is signing a guy like Raheem Morris. I personally believe, like, for more of like the upcoming of like more stuff that comes out later today and later next couple of days, we're going to see more about who could possibly be the next DC. I think we're going to find out sooner than later about who our new coordinators will be. But I mean, Brian Dubal and Raheem Morris are my candidates right now. Brian Dubal is my offensive coordinator, and Raheem Morris as my defensive coordinator. Obviously, we might promote Brian Johnson. I don't know how that's going to go. I just go to safe option and take Brian Dubal here and just be happy with it. I honestly believe that's the best for the team. with Kingsbury gone. I think Kingsbury was gonna be like a head coach anyways. So it's not like all that bad. And also we're having rumors from Jordan. He's a Commanders fan. GPA rumors former Giants head coach Brian Daboll is among the potential OC options linked to the Commanders. People have told. Daboll's affinity with Jerry Jones has been very well documented. I think that we're already hearing reports about this from a guy and a source like GPA like Jordan. I think this is a really solid and a really good sign for the Commanders, and the fact that we might get a guy like Brian Daboll. Nothing yet about Raheem Morris. Nothing yet about the DC job, defense coordinator job yet. But I honestly think if you can get, I think my dream off season for these coordinators is if you take Brian Daboll and Raheem Morris. I don't believe we'll get both of them, but if we get both of them, oh my God, we are going to be a good coach team next year, and Jaden Daniels will develop into a superstar. So, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you want more football content, more NFL content, more Commanders content. I got more draft stuff, more Commanders content coming out in days following. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day. See ya.